Hey everyone, this is Chris again, and today I've got a couple of people here with me to do this game demo for today.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Um, I'm Chris. As you all know,
I'm Garrett.
I'm Gabriel.
yep. So today we're gonna do a demo over the Quentin Playroom. And this is probably not going to be very professional. So yeah. Anyway,
Nope.
no, no. This is not.
Yeah.
This is not professional.
Yeah.
Nope.
So the playroom is
Thanks
basic.
to me.
Yeah. So the playroom is basically a bunch of online games that you can play over the internet. They're on a server. They've got blackjack, Uno, Monopoly, poker, Texas Hold'em.
Kind of like RS games.
Yeah, which
Except better.
Yeah.
No. No offense. No offense. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
well,
Whatever.
we'll get to RS games at some point. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of different games. There's like 20 games or something like that. I don't know exactly.
For some, it doesn't show all of them for me. Not sure.
Click to record.
Okay, I think we're recording. Let me just make sure
Menu
real
X.
quick.
Skype. Stop recording.
Yeah, okay.
QuickTime.
So
VMware Fusion.
I'm gonna
VoiceOver off.
come over here to Windows
Running desktop lit.
and
I'm about
I
ready.
Start
made the
all
table.
program.
Hey, Gabriel, what's your
Quentin C.
Oh, you made the table? Okay.
username
Quentin
again?
C.
Well, I guess we
What's your
can
username?
demo both
Task
ways of doing it. So, okay, when you load it, you get that
Apps game.
you get that stupid little chime thing. Do 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 do. Okay.
Password. Username. Edit Alt plus U. Blank.
You know, you could just use the web client for
Um,
Mac.
Yeah, I may get
Right.
around to that.
Server.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Username.
First
Edit
field-
Alt plus U. Blank.
is for your name, and you can also hit Alt U. So these all have keyboard commands like Alt U is for username,
Password. Edit protected Alt plus P.
Alt P is password, and there's some other stuff which we'll
Username.
get to. Okay,
But you
so
don't have to use them. You can just tab.
yeah,
Usually when I go into mine, I just straight up press enter because I'm already like
Mm.
I have my password and username filled in, so I just straight up press enter.
yep. I'm gonna type in my
Password.
login.
That's if you check the remember me checkbox. Mention that.
Yep.
Mention the remember me
Yep.
checkbox.
I'm gonna log in with my login info here, and then if we go
Remember my password checkbox checked Alt plus M.
remember my password checked, you can also hit Alt M. I think that'll just change it from checked to unchecked. We want that checked.
Connect button Alt plus C.
Connect is Alt C. That's obvious.
Lost password button Alt
Yeah.
plus
Gabriel,
L.
Yeah.
Lost
you don't
password.
have headphones.
That's obvious.
Huh?
Create account
Hello,
button
sir.
Alt plus
You
R.
do not have phones.
What do
I
you
mean
mean?
headphones.
I do. I
Phones.
do.
I think he does. Okay.
Lost
I do.
create account.
And
Oh.
create account is obvious.
Here, sorry.
You just
Yeah.
create account. It's
Use it to create an account.
pretty easy. Yeah, you just enter your email and a name that you want to be known by.
Username. And then a password.
And by the way, I'm known as Dark Lord.
I'm
On
known as Gab's game. Yeah, no spaces.
Okay, I'm gonna hit enter.
Windows
Don't
command bar
myself.
tool.
And I hit the
Hey,
button for
create-
remember password, and it opened Internet Explorer.
Quentin C's Playroom.
Um,
Language
Yay.
heading.
yeah, no,
The glitchy Windows.
like I said,
Well, we did say it's not
Connection dialog.
professional.
it's not.
Lost password.
Okay, so we're
Yeah.
gonna
Connect button.
connect.
Quentin C Game Room Dark Lord.
Enter.
Menu list. Unknown. Welcome
Oh,
to the
wrong
Playroom
game.
version 2. 2.
Okay, so
You open Q9.
Certica has just created a new table of 1,000 names.
Wow.
GS 19.
yeah, this is really professional. This will be
Yeah,
hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's amazing. Yay.
Stephen Radical has left a table of free table.
Who's Steven Dot
And now
Radical?
Stephen
I'm
Radical
going
has
to
just
invite
Okay,
you.
Nicola 14.
so
Oh yeah, I turned off my speech.
You can get this from
Stop.
Garrett is inviting you to a
Nice
table of
job,
blackjack.
indeed.
Press
Hold on.
CTRL
Yeah,
plus
go
J
ahead,
to join.
Chris.
Okay, you can get this from qcsalon.net, and it's a client for Windows. There is also a web
Syslogis has
client,
just
which I can go over at some point, but I wanted to do the Windows client because that's
GS19.
Describe
Okay.
to them what I just did.
Yeah.
About the invite.
yeah. This is
Fuat 60
really
has
not
just.
professional.
Edward has left.
Okay, so
Yeah, this is totally not.
you
but-
can invite players to different games. I think it's Control I to invite,
Yeah, it is.
and
Yeah, it
then
is.
MR dot
And
Riyadh.
Control F and then hit enter on somebody's name if you have them in your friends list.
which we'll
Yeah,
go over. Should I
Nicola
go
14
over the
has
main
joined
menu
Steven.
first?
Create a new table.
Yeah, sure. I can't do that because my stereo mix is off.
Create a new table. That's pretty obvious. I'll go over that
Commencing
here in a little
IBA.
bit.
Join a table.
Yeah.
Join a table is obvious. You get
Commencing IBA.
shut up. You get lists of games, and they're categorized based on whether they're in progress or they're open. And that's the cool thing with this client is you can be a spectator, so you can join games that are already in progress and watch people play.
Unfortunately, you can't do that with RS games.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Restore a table.
Restore. You can save a
Vaseline has
table.
joined Sysli-
You can save the tables or the games that you create, and you can restore them.
Options.
Options will go in here.
Language.
Language is language. I'm not gonna go in there because I only speak English. I don't know about you guys, but
Princess Osman.
I speak a tiny bit of Spanish, but I don't know
Yeah.
it that
Jericho
well.
Vanko has
So.
Yeah.
general options.
general options. Let's go in
General
here.
options. Ask a confirmation before exiting. Yes.
Ask a
Princess Osman.
confirmation before exiting. Yes, and it'll click if it's selected. I think that little click noise.
Ask a confirmation before exiting. Yes.
That's
I can
obvious.
turn that off.
Automatically save
Which I
histories.
can't
No.
hear. Obviously.
Automatically save histories. That's
Adventure
history.
time has save histories in C. Documents and settings administrator application data QCGC. Settlement.
And that tells it where to save the history file.
Go back.
Go back.
General option. Audio and reading and general audio and
that
vocal
is pretty-
synthesis.
Audio
Mobile
and
vehicle
vocal
has
synthesis.
audio and speed sound volume.
Hey, Chris,
Audio output.
none
Automatic.
of us know what go back is.
Wow.
Audio output. Automatic. Audio output.
Audio output
Can you
automatic.
tell us
Audio
what
output.
go back
Automatic. Creative
means?
Sound Blast.
I
Go
already
back.
know what it means.
Creative Sound
means
Blaster
go back.
PCI.
Audio output lets you choose a different sound card. So if you have different sound cards on your computer,
Go back.
you
Your
can
internal
Audio
or your USB mic or
Yeah.
something like that.
Sound volume.
Sound
100%.
volume.
A medley has just
I'm not going to go in there. That just changes your volume.
music/streams volume. 25%.
Music
Delimitables
slash
has
streams volume. We're going to actually
use
turn
left
that
and
up.
right arrow keys to adjust this parameter.
Oh, I thought you don't.
See 30%, 34, 50, 60%, 60, 70, 80, 85%, 100%.
I'm going to crank the
Jalika Shoe has
streams
auto
volume
socket
up.
clear.
And again, I'm sorry if I'm talking over the speech, but
Use
it keeps
left.
talking when people...
Disable audio streams.
Join it.
No.
Play the game.
Streams, I'll go over.
Music/streams volume.
No.
Never mind.
Never mind. Yeah.
Disable audio streams. No.
shut up.
Disable audio
31 has-
streams, that's obvious. I'll let you turn them off.
Disable sound effects. No.
Disable sound effects, I wouldn't do that. You can turn the sounds
You
off.
need them.
Screen reader. Automatic.
Screen
What
reader,
is disable sound effect?
Jorka Vanko.
Here.
that should be obvious. That should be obvious.
I'm just joking.
It is
I don't-
obvious in the
Subsystem. Screen reader. Automatic. Jorka Vanko has
Screen reader automatic, you can, if I hit enter.
screen reader. Automatic.
Automatic means it'll try and find the one that's being used.
Jaws.
Like NVDA
Zone
or
50.
JAWS or whatever.
JAWS,
Windows Eye.
Windows I, which is window eyes, but this is translated from French, so there's some
Mutlu help.
translation issues.
NVDA.
NVDA,
System access.
System Access,
Supernova.
Supernova, which I don't use and will not ever use.
Zoom text.
I tried it, but
Apparently this works with Zoom text. That's interesting.
Faruktaber has just created Zoom Cobra.
Cobra,
And Cobra.
Sappy 5.
and of course SAPI 5,
Go back.
which I would not use because you can't make the speech shut up.
Audio and subsystem. Synthesis language.
What is subsystem?
Subsystem.
I am not sure.
Screen reader subsystem. Beta has joined a medley synthesis
that
language.
might be changing
Subsystem.
the voice for Sat. I don't know.
I don't know what that does.
Synthesis language.
Synthesis language?
You know voice.
You should
Voice
know what that
volume
is.
not supported. Voice.
Oh,
I'm not kidding. I don't.
I
Like,
think
what's
these
the difference
options
Maria has
between-
these options are for Sappy 5.
Mutlu help.
What, Garrett?
What's the difference
Siren
between
has-
synthesis language and the game language? I mean, I don't get it.
Synthesis language.
Because,
voice.
like, wouldn't it show...
Voice rate,
Isn't
not
it
voice
kind
volume.
of like,
It's for Sappy, I
like,
think.
Voice rate, not voice pitch, not inflection.
Voice pitch,
Voice
inflection,
inflection, not supported.
That's
which is not supported because I guess I'm
Zinnier
using a
has
screen
left.
reader.
Go back.
I will not be
Yeah,
demoing
inflection-
Sappy.
Audio.
Inflection doesn't really work with Sappy either.
Oh, okay.
Reading.
Yeah, I'm not gonna demo Sappy.
Security. Reading and appearance.
Reading and appearance. I think this is all visual stuff.
yeah, looks like it is.
Reading and
Obviously, you
appearance.
can tell.
Customize. Components, font, and colors.
Yeah,
Zinnier has
font.
to customize. System messages.
Not really useful if you can't see, but the cool thing with the Playroom is it shows all the items on the screen. So it's
Unosummer has.
it's great if you want to play with someone who can see, like if you have someone who, like if you have a sighted friend or
Customize.
family member. Like I play this with my dad and my
Customize.
sister,
Customize.
and they just play with the
Yeah.
mouse.
Customize. View
I played
invitations.
with my mom a few...
Versalafi
played
has
If I
reading and
wanted, I'd be able to play with my little brother. or-
Yep. Reading and appearance,
I
that's
played
visual.
injury.
If you had a
Security.
computer, that is.
Privacy.
with my mother,
Restore
like,
default
last week.
privacy.
She
CI
used the
security.
phone.
Yeah. Security.
Security. Remember passwords? Yes.
Remember passwords is set to yes.
Allow automatic links?
Of course.
No.
Allow,
Manly has
automatic
Kerrigan
links.
has-
I don't know what that does.
Me neither.
I haven't found it to be useful.
allow automatic downloads?
Yeah.
Yes.
Me neither.
Maxi has
Allow automatic downloads. I have no idea what that does. I haven't found it to. I haven't.
That
I
is-
haven't.
I think that has to do with sounds, like the automatic download. Like, it's like it downloads all the sounds. I don't know.
Oh.
go
Yeah,
back.
maybe.
Security.
I mean, I'm not sure either.
Okay. Security.
Privacy.
Privacy.
Who can send me private messages? Everybody except blocked people.
Who can send me private messages? Everybody except blocked people.
Who can send me private messages? My friends only.
And you press enter
Which I
to.
recommend.
And you press enter to toggle, and it's set to my friends only.
Who can send me private messages? Everybody except blocked people. Edgeman has
And it
left.
toggles back.
Who can send me invitations? Everybody except blocked people. Carby has
And I'd recommend everybody except blocked people.
Yeah.
Of course, you can't get messages from blocked people.
Carby
ever.
has joined.
Who can send me invitations? That's invites to games, which I'll go over in just a second. You either have everyone except
Who
blocked,
can send me invitations? My friends
It's
only.
or my
15.
friends only, which is useful if you only want to play with a few people that you know as friends.
Lawler has added. Who can send me invitations? Everybody except
and we'll
Coach has
go
just.
and we'll go over friends in a little bit.
Who can
I
join
wish I
my
could go
public
into
tables?
options
Everybody
without
except
having to
blocked
click
people.
disable so I
Beeler
can
BE
set
has.
that.
Who can join my
Who
public
can
table?
join my public tables? You have the same options.
Who can send me permanent private messages? Everybody except blocked
Basically, some
people.
of these have the same option.
Yeah, who can
Amir
send me
19
permanent private messages? Those are stored in your inbox. It's kind of like email, and they stay around on the server.
Go back.
Go back.
Privacy. Restore default configuration.
Restore default. That's obvious.
Go back.
It restores all your all the
Call
settings in here
option.
to their defaults.
Functions and more.
Functions and
Callback
more.
has just. Nedulet. Your inbox.
Your inbox.
Zarasiftsy. Mutlu help friends list. Your inbox.
Your inbox.
Zarasiftsy has statistics for recruiting new
You
helpers
might
for the
want to
English.
hit NVDAS. Not
Your
you.
inbox.
Yeah,
Jvikers is
Your inbox. That's where your
Vicky
permanent
99.
private messages
Faith Cummings.
because that might get annoying.
come from.
It
Friends
is.
list.
Friends list is your
Vicky
friends list.
99.
I'll come back to that in just a second.
Blocked users list.
Blocked users. I don't have anyone in there, but you can add people to your blocked list if you
Jvikers has
find
music
them
lover.
to be annoying.
Change your
Or
status
you just
message.
wanna block
Vicky
it for no
99.
reason.
Change your status message or status. That's like
Mansler has
Or they
that's like a status message, I guess, like on Skype.
Coach has just.
Like a
Or
food message.
if
Gulin has.
Hey Chris, if you want to or if somebody keeps inviting you to a game and you don't want to join and you don't want to set the option for that, then
Yeah.
Block them.
Open forum.
Open forum, that lets you view forum topics.
Music
they have a
over.
forum.
Send history report.
Send history report. I think that lets you send your history report to the admins.
Open website.
Open website, that
Zinnier has
opens
left.
their site in your browser.
Save history in a file.
Save history in a file, that saves your game history
A
to
Rancy.
a text file.
Save current view in a file.
Save current view in a file. I don't know what that is.
Copy current view in clipboard. Jism has joined.
Copy current view in clipboard. That copies something to your clipboard.
Go back.
Go
There's
back.
so many options.
Copy.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Friends.
Copy. I know what copy current view to the clipboard is. It's basically if you the history edit box, edit box for history.
Mhm.
It copies that whole thing to your clipboard.
Oh, nice.
I don't know
Block
if
friend.
you'd want to do
Balagafler.
that, but
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
So
some
friends
people
list.
might want to do that. So.
Yeah. I
Sorry,
guess.
I'm getting ahead of.
Balagafler in a.
Okay. Friends list.
Friends list 6.
Friends list 6. That's because I've got 6 friends on here.
Receive demand 0.
Received
I
demand
have
0.
No idea.
Sent demand 0.
Sent demand 0. Received and sent just means
Ibrahim
the
Wizzle.
friend requests that you've
Balagafler in.
sent and the friend requests that you've received. And I don't know why it calls it demands, but
Add a friend.
Oh, shit.
Balagafler in.
I demand you to be my friend.
yes.
I
Add a
demand
friend.
you.
I demand
Add a
it.
friend. Yeah.
And if you don't, you will die.
Go back.
Everyone.
I'll
Balagafler in
go
a.
Q9 on you with my clubs and my lasers.
Yeah.
Where am I going with this?
My day is
Okay.
filled.
Add a
And you
friend.
can add a friend, and if you hit enter on this,
Auras. Busy. Chess. N.
it brings up all the people that are connected, and you can press enter on them, and it'll send a friend request.
Add a friend.
Which
Go
I
back.
think that should be pretty easy.
Yeah. background
Aviamlu has
noise.
joined. Friends. Block
Sorry,
user.
this
Okay.
isn't
Change.
professional.
Save.
right.
Yeah.
Go
No,
back.
it's not. Okay.
Functions and more.
So that was the
Leave the playroom.
Menu.
Coach has
main
left.
menu, and then of course you have leave.
Stephen.
I'm gonna hit.
Has
What is leave?
Yeah. If you don't know what that is, well,
Go search Wikipedia or something like that.
yeah.
Go back to school.
Yeah. Search Google. What does leave mean?
Okay, so I'm gonna hit Control J to accept this invitation.
choose the person to join. Auras.
Oh,
Busy.
wait, what
Leave
the
the play.
If it doesn't work, we'll have to reinvite you.
Try inviting me again, and I'll go over how to do that later.
Shadow Hunter.
Oh.
Eric
hang
has
on.
joined.
I'm going to go real quickly and turn this light off.
Zinnier has left.
Okay.
This is
Fun
so
up. Join.
professional.
Or do you want me to host?
Create.
Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, why not?
Create. An,
I guess.
Oh,
Coach has just.
now my headphones are caught. There we go.
What?
Now,
Unless you want to
Zinnier has just created.
Just
invite me.
Garrett host.
Coach has just. BFND has.
Okay.
now let me do 40,000 other things.
Yeah, and then you hit
Garrett is inviting you to a table of blackjack. Press CTRL
Yeah,
plus J to
Control
join.
J
Control
to
J.
join.
You have joined the table.
Control
I
I.
don't know how.
BFND
but
has jo-
fine.
Control I. If you hit that,
Invite.
it brings up a list of players that you can
Adam Guidry
invite
has joined.
to your game.
The games.
Okay. The most important thing to know when you're in a game is F1.
Press C to view your cards. Press V to view the dealer's card. Press S to view your cash. Press Shift plus S to view the cash of other players.
I'm gonna stop
It's
that.
Popular Windows command.
Yes,
Popular Windows command.
F1 gives you lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of
Nita
keyboard
55
commands.
has left.
It's usually the help button for most Windows applications, and if you didn't know
Yeah.
that,
EOBE
well,
has-
congratulations, you just learned something today.
Yeah. So
Sure.
F1 will.
Mac OS 10 users who's moving to Windows.
Yeah.
You just learned something.
Okay.
Carrot Isley has
Okay.
So yeah,
Zinnier
F1
has left.
is
Is
how you get all your
Zinnier has
commands.
joined.
Control
Carrot
F1
Isley.
opens your web browser with the game documentation if it's been translated, which a lot of it
Just try
has.
Shift W.
Okay, Shift W. I'm gonna hit Shift W.
3 people are sitting at the table. Garrett.
And actually, to fully go through this, I would have
Rapunzel
to
70.
be a table master.
Reset AI. Gabs game.
So
I can't hear.
Armor
Ah.
has just Garrett.
Sorry.
Gabs game.
What?
Dark
Wait,
Law.
what?
Gabs game. Garrett.
okay, so it gives you a list of all your players.
Sarge
If
has
you
joined the
hit
clan.
enter,
Reset AI. Perdigan has send private message.
send private message. You can
Zone
send a
50.
private message.
Send permanent message.
Send permanent
Reset
message.
AI.
You can basically that just
The Grey
sends it
Wolf
to
has-
the inbox.
View statistics.
View statistics. I think that just gives you.
Zone 50.
Let's see.
Garrett. Win. Pain. Identify.
It opens up Internet
Quentin sees-
Explorer. I think it's a page that you have to sign into.
Quentin C. Gamer. Garrett. Gabs game. Garrett. Gab. Dark Law. Cancel.
Is
Dark
this
Gab.
gonna be
Garrett.
multi-part?
Send private. Send view stat.
Because all we're doing
GS9.
right now is going over commands.
Zinnier
and
has-
stuff.
It may have to be.
Delete from friends list.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna split this up into parts just to avoid stuff happening.
Views.
So this, okay.
Delete from friends list.
Delete
Zone
from
50.
friends list. If they're in your friends list, you can delete them, unfriend them.
Yeah,
Block.
that's
Block.
basically really self-explanatory.
Block is
Hammer separate.
self-explanatory.
Cancel.
Cancel.
Garrett. Gabs. Cancel.
Now, if you were the
Really
table
quick.
host, you also have options to set the
Adam
player
50.
as the table master, kick.
Can I go over that? Because
Yeah.
Jellyfish
like,
she has.
Yeah, sure.
you know, like, okay. So basically, oh, and you can also do these against yourself if you can. I'll go over that. Let's see. There's kick from the table. You can kick your own self from
Amar
the
has-
table. And I'm not kidding about this either. There's ban from the table, and you can also do this to yourself.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. There's a ban
User has
list.
just created.
Set as table master. This is.
try doing it to me, Garrett, to show like how it works. Try doing it to me.
I smell a
Actually,
movie.
can you guys start the game so that we're not getting all this traffic?
Sure,
Because
sure.
Oh yeah, there's that as a friend too, and block,
Sure.
and the demand has been sent. I demand you to be my friend.
which I don't know if I've added Gabriel
Okay.
to my friends
So,
list. Okay, I'm gonna hit
Have
Control
it,
F and
so-
browse my list.
Garrett.
I hit
Available.
Control F,
Austin.
basically
Brian.
nothing happened.
Determined. Catherine.
I'm
Microsoft.
gonna
Cancel.
go ahead and
Cancel.
hit enter.
Round
My
1.
friend list
Your
is
bet is
empty.
currently 50. Press enter to confirm.
I'm gonna
We're not
press enter to
actually gonna
confirm.
begin yet.
Okay.
Haven't yet bet.
Also, I'd like to put out. Let's say you were not paying attention and you didn't hear whose turn is it. You can quickly hit the T key, and you can find out whose turn it is.
Mhm.
Kind of like RS as well.
Yep.
Wait,
And
RS?
let's see.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can do
I
that.
just learned something today.
Yeah, you did.
I guess I can go over the friends list real quick. So I'm gonna hit Shift W
3 people are Gabs. Dark Law.
and add Gabriel to my friends list since.
Gabs game.
Whoa.
And
Send private
Gabriel,
message.
that's what you do too if you
Send
want
permanent.
to add one of us to your.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down to add as a friend.
Views add as a friend. Gabs game. The demand has been sent to Gabs game.
The demand has been sent to Gab's game or Gabe's game. I don't know how you pronounce it.
We both demand you to be on.
You are now a friend with Gabs game.
We demand it.
And yeah, basically
I can hit block
what
on-
what you do is you go back into the list of people at the table and you hit accept as a friend in the
Yeah.
player menu after you press enter on a name.
Like that Android voice. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Wow. What is it? Control B?
Gabs game has
What
been
are you
blocked.
What are you trying to do?
Oh shoot! I just blocked you.
Gabs game is no longer blocked.
Oh no.
Apparently,
no.
How do you
apparently
unblock?
Control B. Apparently, Control B is block a person. Shift B
is.
I think you have to be the admin, but there's a way to view a list of banned people from the table. You can.
And if I hit Shift B,
Don't do it to me.
Yeah, I think if
then
you hit
nothing happens.
Shift B, it allows you to choose a player you want to ban.
Mm-hmm.
Which
And
you
if I
can.
do that, it does nothing.
You can also do that in the Shift W menu. You can choose to ban.
The Shift W menu.
Yes.
How are you gonna unblock Gabriel?
I just hit Control B. I think that's a block command, so you can block or unblock.
So it's like a toggle.
Yeah, let me check my.
Gab's game. Garrett. Gab's game. Busy. Blackjack.
Okay, and it says he's busy because we're in blackjack. What else should we go over? Home and end take you to the top and bottom of lists,
And like menus and stuff.
menus and lists.
Tell me if my microphone cuts out, by the way,
I will.
because this is very professional.
Yeah.
And his recorder shuts off sometimes.
Yeah. Home and end take you to the top and bottom of a menu. Page up and page down. Go through your history.
Mm-hmm.
And is it Control Home and Control End goes to the top and bottom of your history?
I think so.
Control.
It didn't do it for me.
Welcome to the playroom. Welcome to the.
I'd
Yeah.
like to do the chat feature.
Page up and page.
It's
Yeah.
control. It's control page up and control page down.
Oh.
Welcome to the.
Okay. Control page up goes to the top. Control page down to the bottom. Page up and page down moves up and down by one item in your history. Speaking of which, if I tab
Chat. Edit Alt plus C. Blank.
chat, you can also hit Alt C.
I'll
That's
do
where
the
you type.
I'll do the chat. I'll
Okay.
go through the chat.
Okay.
The
Go ahead.
I could do it.
Anything else, or I'll do it this time. So the chat features just a little basic chat system. So if I go in here to the chat, I'm just gonna type hi all and then press enter,
Gab's game says hi all.
and it should send. You should hear like a little noise
Yeah, it's like a.
indicating that your message. Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, it's a weird. It's a
And
weird.
now, I'm gonna demonstrate the emote feature. If you type /me and then
Oh,
your
yes.
message.
And yeah, I think I am gonna break this up into two parts because
Yeah.
Then
don't-
hit
You were
enter.
talking-
Garrett is a robot.
What?
Garrett is a robot. Okay then.
Will I be able to do that to me?
You just
huh?
type /me and then your text, and it'll put your player name in front of it. So like /me jumps around would say Dark Lord jumps around. And
Menu list.
let me check how much time we've been recording here.
Show capture device selection popped up. Full volume 0%. Mute button. Show capture. Stop record.
Gab's game
1.48
types on his
gigabytes.
laptop.
28 minutes. Screen recording. 28 minutes. 28.8
Whoa,
seconds.
whoa, we've been going for 28 minutes.
What? Stop.
Damn.
Show capture.
Will that post to YouTube?
Garrett stands up from the table and says, "One beer, please."
Wow.
VM.
Wow.
Voiceover off.
Yeah, I think I'm
We've
gonna
been recording-
turn this off here pretty soon. And no, I'm gonna get them uploaded after it's all done. So yeah, you can chat to tab. You can tab to the chat box or history,
Chat. Edit. History. Edit. Multi-line. Read-only. Alt.
which is a read-only edit box,
Menu list.
and you can also hit
History. Edit. Multi-line. Read-only. Alt plus H.
Alt H, and then you can use your standard commands to read the text.
The table. Garrett stands up from the table and says, "1." Menu list.
You may type in the history box. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. What else? God, there's just a whole lot of stuff. Private messages.
Chat. Edit. Alt plus C. Blank. Gab's game says, "Testing. Testing.
How do
123."
you send a private message, Chris?
Okay, there's a few different ways of doing it. You can do it from your friends list. You can do it from the Shift W list.
W menu.
Yeah. You can do it. You can do it from the Control U list, which shows a list of all players on the server. But the easiest way is to type an @ sign. So that's
At blank.
Shift 2 and then what's your name? Or at, let's see, GARRETT. So you type an @ sign and the person's name, and then you type a space and you type your message. So
Dark Lord says to Garrett, hi.
now
I just sent a message to Garrett.
now someone send one to me. Just
And
so
now,
Garrett says to Dark Lord, hi back.
there you go. Also, you can just type @ and then the text of your message, and it'll reply to the last person, I think. So if I type @ okay then.
Unknown or offline player. Okay.
Oops.
wait, what again? What'd you say again?
Oh,
Sorry, I missed that.
At blank.
At
okay. I
And
think you
then
have to
a
put a
message.
space. So space
space.
and then okay then.
Dark Lord says to Garrett, okay then.
Okay, so you have to put a space, and if you don't put a space, it thinks it's an unknown command. So that's a quick way to reply to the last person that sent you a message.
Yeah.
Menu list. Unknown. Garrett
list.
says to Dark Lord, yay.
We may have to stop the recording in a few minutes or so.
Yeah.
How long can video?
Oh, his recorder.
His thing cut out. Well, I don't know exactly because I did one that lasted about 41 minutes before it stopped, but I think that's because I ran out of RAM.
So,
So I'm not going to do that again
yeah.
because it just cut out. So is that pretty much all the basic commands? Trying to think if I missed anything.
And before we end the video,
Gab's
I would
game
like
says,
to say
haha Garrett's mom.
again. I would like to say again that this recording is the most professional recording
In the world.
Yeah, it is.
in the world.
And yeah, this is the first time I've done this with some other people.
yeah.
So
I mean, I may have Chris do a video with me as well. Also, I want to say,
Remember,
like,
it's
subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. I'll
Well-
make sure Chris puts that in the description as
self that was self promotion.
Yes.
Do you want to do another one where we actually
Yes.
play
this
something?
is
Or?
professional, but yeah.
By the way, subscribe to my YouTube channel, which, by the way, has no videos yet.
Okay, I guess in
That's a good thing.
wow.
But
In-
part 2 of this video is not that long.
Yeah, this is like well, let's see how long
remember
this is.
these recordings usually are professional.
Screen record,
If it's
33 minutes,
just Chris
9.83
alone,
seconds.
But thanks to me and
One-
Gabriel,
stop recording.
we're
1.73
going to
gigabytes.
make that not happen.
Show capture. Stop.
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, when I get a Yeti soon, my videos will be professional.
I'm
No, I should
gonna-
just get the Zoom.
I would
Never
get
mind.
the Zoom.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
would.
I'm gonna end this, and I guess we can start part 2.
Yeah, we can.
And in
Yeah.
part 2, what do you guys want to do? Just play blackjack or something?
Yeah.
I think we should go over like a few more commands that you think may be important if you can think of any right now.
That'd be. And let's not make that other one too long.
Yeah. Well, we can try. Okay, I'm gonna
Stop record.
stop recording.
Self promotion.
Yes.
Follow me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Follow me on Twitter, people.
Okay.
Okay.
So that.
Well, I don't think you would really put my YouTube channel name in the description. I don't know if you would, but
I mean, I
yeah.
can, but yeah, this is it for part 1,
that's it for part 1, you guys.
which has gone on for about half an hour. Okay.
Half an hour.